this is working. Hey, there we go. Cool. All right. I probably won't do any music or anything. I'll just leave it. Okay. Well, let's get started once again. Mash 2. I think this is where we left off, is on this save file. Yep. Okay. Let me just like recenter my camera here. Man, I haven't modeled in forever. It's literally been like a week, but I didn't do any this week, like during the week. So it feels really weird. Okay, let's get back to it. I guess this looks a little funny here. The way this is like pointed out. Oh, that's because of this? A little better. Let's fix this area here. Hey, newbie. Okay. So, we need to like figure out a better way to do this, because so the belly button should be right about here. That's where we want the belly button to be. I think what we want to do is something like this. Oh no, this and this and this. And maybe instead of doing this, we will bring these closer and go in on this direction. That looks a little better. There's a lot of tension, and you can kind of see that. I don't want you. There we go. And since the belly button goes here, we can something like this. Oh, no, I missed. Maybe just pull this in a bit. That. It's kind of like weird looking vest because we just have a lot of topology here. So I think we'll leave it for now. It'll be fine. This entire little area though can kind of pop in slightly. Later on, I think we'll define it a little more depending on. So like looking at the reference, I'm not going to put too much detail into what's not showing. What is showing is she does have like this area showing on her. We do want to make sure that this looks pretty good. And actually, I think one thing we can do, we can kind of give her that little bit of that kind of indent that you have kind of running down between the ribs. Should work out pretty well. This all looks pretty bad because it's so stretched out. I think we'll add another loop in there. Maybe it's a matte cap. I don't know. It looks kind of funny. That's fine. Okay. Now just doing some refinements wherever I see. Because there's always more to refine, more to fix and do. And there's honestly too much at some points. Really annoying after a while. Okay. So now what? Actually right here, this is something I've been wanting to do. So I want to pull this down. Because there's like this part that kind of helps transition the this part in. Here we go. I'll just connect this in with that just to make it consistent. I mean, not even. Like that. Fine. That's an end gun. Just do that. There we go. It's like a little flat right here. I'm gonna pull these all back a little bit, I think. There we go. You guys back a little. And up here's a little flat too. Now, let me, hold on, let me pull up this. Probably a good idea just in case. Cool. Alright. Let me pull up. Let me just announce it quick as well, so people know. Oops, sorry, bumped it. Yes, over 90 people. That's pretty crazy. I'm really surprised at how much the Discord server has grown, and it's still growing even though I don't do what I used to anymore, which is the original purpose of the server. So okay. For now we do have this. It doesn't look too bad right now, but we can keep going. Kind of hard to leave it, halfway finished. So I'll just remove these. Look at the reference again, just to make sure the hair is kind of consistent. It's mostly even length. There's a couple strands that vary, but for the most part, it's pretty flat and it's curved down and around. It's actually a little longer on this side of her face, I feel like, so. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, I feel like the head's a little lopsided. We'll pull this in, pull this out, like that. There we go. So we'll just keep duplicating and moving these around a bit. I'm trying to like keep it roughly where it needs to be in the middle already. Like these ones I didn't do a good job. I should go back and pull these back in. And what is it? Control T? Yeah, there you go. All right. This kind of under the ear this time. Well, not under the ear, under the other strand. And I'm going out from it. Ooh, maybe behind the ear. So like kind of curling out from under. It may look nice. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it should be fine. And what I'll do is I'll go back and what do you call it? I'll go back and kind of give it more variation stuff later. I'm trying music. I'm gonna leave music off for this stream because it's just easier when I go to upload to YouTube later because YouTube won't yell at me for all the audio. That's not, you know, technically good to have on there. Even I don't care about the monetization of them. It's just annoying getting all the emails. Like, hey, it was claimed. I'm like, cool. Don't email me every time. You know, if I listen to a stream, not listen. If I do a stream and I listen to like 40 songs, right? And like half of them it picks up. That's like 20 emails I get. It's pretty ridiculous, but it's funny. It's funny. All right. Not sure how the hair should be back here, like like how it should be kind of pointed. Let me look to see if I can get any help with this. They just kind of go a little crazy in the back. I guess I'll do something like this. It's fine. Honestly, I'm just kind of doing it rough. I need to like hurry on this actually because it's really not a good idea to spend a bunch of time doing this because it's not going to look good until you get them all in and then start adjusting them. I try not to spend too much time. Just kind of briefly go over all the hair. Then I'll start looking better later on. Because right now it just kind of looks funny and weird, you know? But it should look much better once we get it all through and then 13 copyright claims and banned in 16 countries. Oh my god. Oh, that's great. That's funny. There's YouTube for you, man. Okay, so I want to see if I can... What happens if I apply location? Alright, they're fine. I want to apply location on a lot of these here. Apply location. Then I'm going to duplicate them and then mirror on the x-axis. What if I apply rotation? Scale, nope. Does not like rotation either, but I can fix those rotations because I think what I can do now is mirror x. There we go. I can go through and fix rotations. That's not too hard. Just something to get us going on the other side fast. Get out of here. Get in the way. I'm not a fan of how I set up the curve, the bevel for the hair. Kind of just bumps, like that's it. Just kind of bumps. I don't think I need that much like geometry necessarily in it. I might go and change that up later, but for now we're just gonna keep it. Just going on, just trying to keep it interesting. And you know, honestly, her hair curves more in like this, doesn't it? Yeah. You might have like a strand that goes out, but they don't really start on the outside though. There we go. This is looking pretty good up here, although I wonder. Yeah, from the front that looks really bad. We need a better way to... I wonder if I subdivide and I just really tiny. I wonder if I subdivide this and no, it doesn't want to do that. If we look at like a front picture of her, right? She's got the. Oh no, that's not a good picture because we can't see the top of her head. That looks terrible, and it's definitely not going to be kept. We just haven't been looking at her from that angle. It's more of a gentle slope down, like that. Yeah. Even then, it goes out too much. That. It's always hard. Because then at the top, well, I mean, at the top, it like meets in, but it's like really sharp. You know, it's just like a little. It's a little. You know, just meet up. I wonder if we can just do this and. Yeah, that's the issue. If we do this to meet up with it, then it's gonna like do that little. That's not too bad. I don't know. You keep messing around with it. We're gonna fill in the insides too, don't worry. It's not gonna like stay like barren up here. We'll fill in with some smaller strands, and again, just like the detail thing, just go in and give more detail at a further time. That's when we'll give it some more variation, like back here too, with like the swinging out and in and stuff. Okay. Oh, that's still rotated a bit. Let's fix that up. That's such a nice hotkey, the Control T to rotate it around the curve like that. Saves me a lot of time. Cause I used to make a new bevel object and rotate the bevel object, like this one right here. I used to rotate. Oh, this one I think. Yeah, I used to rotate the bevel object to rotate them, and I make a new one every time for each like rotation I wanted to do. So that's not good. So let's see. We want. Honestly, I need to make these strands smaller. I think having more smaller ones will look a little better than having these ginormous ones. We have some bigger ones on the side, but still not that big. So maybe scale it. Is there a scale for these? I thought there was. There's like this Alt S, but that doesn't work. Control S. Saving, of course. I don't know. I'll just I'll scale it this way. It's fine. No biggie. No biggie. All right, and it's kind of and that's our issue. It's not like rolling off like that super well. And you also get smaller. Go back up. Something like that. Awesome. There we go. This one here, we can rotate a bit more again. What am I listening to? It's terrible. Okay. It's already coming along. Definitely not anywhere close to done. Maybe like a third of the way done with the hair now. Near the top, I might just edit it manually when I'm done with the curves to kind of give it that little part in the middle. Always a little annoying to try to get that to work out the way exactly the way you want it. I don't like how that looks. Oh, that's why. Okay. It has a weird angle for it. There we go. That's a little better. Also, the face. I was looking at some faces earlier on some different models, and I think we don't need. The thing that makes my faces look a little off, I think, is having the little curve inwards, right? Where it kind of curves in. I don't think I really need that. Maybe at this angle have a little bit of one, but not much. Something like that, right? Or flat. And then have this just be up and in a little. I think that looks pretty good. Struggling to make it look decent. Well, yeah, I think a lot of it's like it's like the phase 2 where until you kind of get near the end of completion, or in this case, like or for heads, you know, like you get the eyelashes in and eyes and some other stuff. Hair doesn't like it doesn't look as good. Even like without textures, sometimes it'll look crappier than it does with like significantly. But modeling hair has been something, as I told you earlier, that I do struggle with a lot, even like still now. I haven't really I don't have a good you know, kind of workflow for it yet. I need to develop it. My next character that I do on my own, I'll definitely be looking into that more. I'm not doing it right now because I don't want to sit on stream and struggle, you know, with that. Both for time and also just like it's not as interesting watching me struggle and do the same thing over and over again until I figure out a method for it. So yeah, we're not doing that. But yeah, I feel you, and I wish I could help out and say something for that, but nah. I'm so helpless. Ah. Actually, we're gonna delete these two and grab these ones over here and duplicate and mirror along the X and delete that one. There we go. Both those sides are a little different, but it's fine. We'll wait, what? There you go. This one has a little. Huh? I guess both are pretty similar as soon as it gets past the edge of the face. Some characters really just need more accuracy and stuff like that. Well, I mean, I don't think of curves as a make do, um, but I think there's certain things that you can't do with curves, and there's certain things you can do with curves. Like Mash, I was really tempted to model the hair because it would benefit from modeling, like this Mash model. But other characters I've done, like in the past, like the last one I did, it turned out really well with curves. Because it just like a lot of bangs especially do well with curves, and those are the hard things to do with modeling. Well, is the bangs. So I understand. I feel you there on that. But curves are absolutely not like a make do. Like they're not less superior to modeling, I would say. But they both have their own place in time, you know, for what they do. I don't know if that's what you're saying or not, but that's just how I feel about it. But yeah. Wait, are you not mirrored right? Oh, this is just an extra curve. I see, okay. I was like, where'd that curve? Like, what was it doing? I don't know. Do, 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 do. Ah, it feels good to sit down and model again, and I should have got some coffee before I started, but oh well. I have some caffeine drink, I have like some Coke, but that's not nearly enough caffeine. It's like, what, how much, wait, I don't know, how much caffeine does Coke have? It has, where is it? Should say somewhere, right? Yeah, right here. 34 milligrams. Yeah, see, that's like, that's not even close to what like my coffee has when I make it. Mine has like probably near 150, 170, maybe a little higher milligrams worth of coffee. One thing you've wondered is how many people who made MMD models actually have a job in 3D design. Similar style of modeling. Yeah, you're right. They all do have a very similar style. I don't know if that's just because they're pretty close community, uh, and because of that, like they help each other out and teach each other, and therefore kind of is very similar styles, or what? Yeah, that's. I'm very curious in that too, because I do not know. That would be a really interesting thing to know. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. What you just talked about there with the MMD design and like how they're all like kind of same, and that's a very good point. I never really thought about that too hard. How they are all very similar. I think a lot of them purposely make it similar so it matches everything else, you know. But it's definitely not everything, I would imagine. So there is something to that. Hmm. This means a lot of 3D, Japanese 3D artists. So yeah, I wonder where they do learn how to do it. I wonder if they're kind of like us and just look at other people's styles and try to learn how to do it, or if they actually like, oh, maybe they know something that we don't. Maybe that's what it is. Who knows? They know something. Must find out. So it looks like a Neptunia character right now, damn it. Ah. Actually, you know what? Is the face a little too short and stocky? I feel like, I don't know. Maybe this is big. I feel like the face is a little short. Could just be me though. Yeah, we'll see. It's easy enough to switch later. Hmm. Man, maybe you're raising questions that I've never considered, and it's bothering me. Okay, the front's looking a lot better still. That's good. I like having that up a little more there. Now we can start filling in a bit. Or I don't know, maybe we want to take a break from the hair. We've been on the hair for a little while. I'm so impatient when it comes to doing this stuff. I'll work on it. I'm like, alright, you know, my attention is gone. Move on to something else now. I have patience to work on it, I guess. A decent amount at least, but it's not a one thing for too long. I gotta switch it up and move around and do other things. What else can we do? We can look at... Okay, so I'm really tempted to skip over the hand modeling because I hate it so much with a passion. I hate modeling hands. I finally made a good one on my last model. I feel like nearly perfected the hand model, and I'm really dreading doing it again. So I don't know. We'll move on to legs for now, but yeah, I don't know. I don't like hand modeling at all. Evil. Disgusting. Okay. Like this. How's the stream quality, by the way? Is it fine? Yeah, it's fine. My internet's been stupid recently, so I never trust it anymore. I call my ISP and see what they're doing. So annoying. Ooh, those are some little twinkle legs there, really thin. Do, 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 do. A little too much on this side, I think. Let's pull it in. Oh, this wasn't very straight, was it? We'll make the knees a little bigger. That might help. Let's look at our reference. But yeah, what does this one look like too? You scale it up quite a bit to fit. Pretty close. So what we have is knees right there. I guess it expands out more this way. That's why it looks so thin. Might be good enough. Yeah. Okay. That's all we needed. So we just need a little nudge in the right direction. And look at that, much better. Image quality's fine. Just realized my Latin teacher has more Twitch viewers than us here. 61 viewers? Wait, why is your Latin teacher stream on Twitch? That's the bigger question. Don't make me feel so sad. I have so little viewers. Yeah. Not really, I don't really mind. I guess I never turned on a screencast, did I? Boop. There we go. I like that color we have. That's very nice. There we go. A little too much. Right about there. So I'm getting really focused. I stopped talking, and I don't know. I don't think necessarily it's a bad thing. I'm not talking too much, but I don't know. I'm trying to do it. This looks a little weird. Pretty like short, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Sorry, had an interruption. Alright. He plays Magic the Gathering online. That's pretty cool, actually. I had a teacher for one of my college class. Oh no, she wasn't even a teacher. She was like a substitute in because the main teacher for my class like was sick or had to go on a trip or something. I don't know. Anyways, she spent the entire class. It was a media and culture class for like just like one of my general requirements at my university. But she subbed in and all she did was talk about Second Life, like the entire time, which is pretty funny actually. That was literally like a couple weeks before I started playing VR chat, which is like kind of like VR Second Life, not really, but kind of. So I thought that was pretty funny. Maybe that is what got me interested initially in VR chat, you know? Who knows? What does this look like if I up the viewport by 1? It looks like that. Yeah, it doesn't like those triangles. What if we get rid of the triangles? Does it like that better? It does. Looks pretty nice with a level 2 subdivision on it. Honestly, I might do a level 2 because like, yeah, it's like really high poly. But we can also go through and just remove a bunch of loops. Because some areas like benefit from having it higher. And other areas don't as much. But I don't know, maybe I'll keep it at 1. I'll try to keep it at 1. You should almost never use 2. It's pretty bad of me to suggest that to myself. But it's fine. Okay. Next thing is the arms. I feel like the arms are a little too big, actually. Our arms are really thin, like considered, like, you know, just how they are. I think what I'll do is just make it a little smaller, just a little bit. Or forearm too. Just a little bit. Pretty good. I know. We'll do this a little more. Not very. Even the arm is a little like ovicular instead of circular, which I know arms are. They're not that. Yeah, I guess arms aren't really that oval-ish. This part here though is actually pretty narrow compared. Looks like, well, it's hard to tell. So it's wider there, and then about the same all the way through on the side. So even up here, it's a little thinner. Trying to get my anatomy down a little bit. Find it. Oops. And this part of the arm does go out both ways. More up than down, but still does do both. Okay. And then what else do we got here? I really don't like this, but I think we have to leave it for now. Maybe I'll combine these two. Yeah, I think that's a little better. pretty good. This is pretty good there. To be perfectly honest, I think this needs to go that. It's always a little hard. Not like that. We'll work on that a little more later. Ah, what did I do? What did I do? What did I hit? Oh my goodness. Hit caps, and it didn't like me. Okay, we're fine. I think this entire, her entire butt needs to come down a little bit. And then this, no, just the inside. Down slightly. Yeah, there you go. The shape isn't very good yet because of this stupid like quad there that's kind of ruining things. But it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'll look later at some more exact reference. Oh, I did find a really good reference for MASH actually. So I should actually look at this quick. Up here, we are missing like some collarbones, so we could try to do that. Just some like general shapes for it. So we want to go like this and that, and they kind of lead back up into here. This is like really like, it doesn't cause bad topology, but kind of does. I don't know. It is smooth shading, doesn't like it. If we did this with a higher level of subdivision, well, no, it still doesn't even look that good. Probably because we need more something along like this. Yeah, that did it. Okay. And we're gonna smooth that out a bit. That is a hole that needs to be filled. Crazy stuff going on here. And those collarbones are straight, so we gotta straighten this out a bit. Like I mean, this is so not accurate to how it actually is, but we just want something to kind of, you know, represent it, not just, you know, not just to have something. It is just to have something. There we go. Good enough. Yeah, alright. But we want this to go back in a bit more. That looks pretty weird, actually. I don't know. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Doop, doop. Do I want to do it there or I want to leave that? I don't know what that's doing there. We can get rid of that. Oh, because of that edge. Well, you know what? We can get rid of you. We'll diverge you to here. Oh, here. So what's going on with that? I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I keep saying it's fine. It is totally fine. Okay. This just goes straight down like that. Okay. Give her like a little elbow. Just bam. Just elbow. There we go. That's an elbow. Cool. Alright. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Wow, that sun lamp is not strong enough. No, it's too strong. What about like 3? Is that a good medium? It is. Well, if we do this, strength 0.5, but then scene lights. There we go. I'm gonna rotate the sun lamp to do something like this. Increase the shadow quality. Where is that? It's somewhere here. Shadows. Bam. Shadows. Bam. There we go. Much better. Bit depth. Sure. Soft shadows. Yes, soft shadows. That makes it look much better. Light threshold? What is that? It doesn't affect anything, so I'll leave it. Indirect lighting. You can bake indirect lighting, but I don't care about that. Bloom is very intense. Might leave that off for now. We'll keep on AO. Okay. Now, what else do we have? We do feet. Feet are fun. So, easy enough. You can do like this. Then you want to take like the front like faces. Extrude. That's a foot. Yeah, that's about a foot right there. Do that. Let's flatten that. This. Add one of those. Back. Pull this. Right? Yeah. I'm doing this completely like without looking, so it's gonna be ugly at first, and then it'll get better. Don't worry. And she does wear boots, though, doesn't she? She does. We don't need to model the feet. I always yes. No, we're gonna model everything. Fine. It's totally fine. You can model everything. It's no issue. Grid fill. Nah, man, it doesn't work. Fine. Let's do this. That's why it didn't work there. It's because of that. Oh. Entire foot just gets smoothed out. There we go. But we want to go back because the toes. So those toes will start somewhere about there. But we only have 4. We need 5. So we're going to take the middle and split because I am lazy. We're going to bring this up here. Bring this back. Back. And definitely back. Oh, screencast turned off, didn't it? There you go. It crashed earlier. Wow, look at this great topology here. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. 100%. And now for the toes. One, two, three, four, five. Well, 1. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although this one is pretty small compared to the rest. So we're gonna just do something like this. I guess that's okay. We're going to add some loops. Loops and loops. Nope. And there. Look at those blocky toes. Wonderful. No. That's easy enough to fix. We can just do this. A little better. We're missing this part of the toe where it kind of just, yeah, we're just kind of does that. Kind of comes out a little. It's like, yep, that's the foot. And it kind of comes back in. And we can just combine that because it's so close. Toes are a little tall. Wait, no, they're not. Because we do this, and then this, and this. That's right. Because, like, your feet kind of slant this way. They're kind of like that. And so, you gotta, like, do something like this. Ah. Look at this meaty ankle. Bring that in. Whoa, onto the entire leg. It's meaty. Wow. Meaty leg. Also just kind of small feet, I guess, so probably explains a bit of it. We're kind of getting there. Yeah. Trying to figure out exactly what I want. I might leave the feet for now. We've been on these for a while now. You know, as gotta switch around, like I said earlier. Just switch around. Who needs to commit to something, you know? You just kind of jump around. You need like another loop around right here. So I want to start it by doing this. Continue it now. Flatten, bring it in. entire side needs to come in, I think, is the issue. Yeah, definitely. I think the feet are a little long. I'll shorten them up a bit. Let's do that. I'll do this. Yep. That. Yeah, the feet are just tiny, so we're gonna make them much bigger. There we go. Much better. Okay. Still not that great, but we're gonna leave them for now. We never did individual and then scale Y. No, scale X. And in a little like that. Yeah. Nope, no, we're not doing cones for toes. Ah, whatever, it's fine. Are the toes too short? Maybe for the foot they're too short. Let me look at my own feet quick. Too dark, I can't see them. Literally too dark in here. Ah, whatever. I think they go like this. Or I think that's the issue. Kind of pull out. That's good enough for now. Okay. Honestly, we don't need super great feet. Because she's gonna have boots on the entire time. But then again, we might want to model, you know, without the clothing and stuff. So it's always good to keep it, you know, looking pretty, at least decent. Not decent enough to go back to maybe fix it later, if anything. Who knows? That does not look right or good. Yeah, wait a minute. This is opposite of what should be going on. You should actually be the opposite, and you should be going in a bit. So what's with that? All right. How long have we been going? Oh, by the way, I've not been recording because my OBS is not letting me record. So I guess you're getting the stream version for the next YouTube video until I figure out what's wrong. It might be my graphics, like drivers and stuff, but I thought I updated them. Who knows? I'm going to smooth you out a bit. No. 3. They could do small groups. When you like large groups of smoothing, it doesn't work. Okay. There we go. And this is such a bad area. I really need to. Maybe I'll go back and like completely redo it later. Alrighty, well, I think that's enough for this stream now. I don't know. What do you think? Is there anything else we want to work on? That you guys would like, I don't know, just for a like little burst of speed doing something? I don't know. I'm gonna look at the reference to see if there's anything small we can work on. Actually, let's look at her face quick. Let's see if there's anything up with her face that we can help. Of course we need to finish the hair up. She does have a pretty big nose. I don't know if I want to keep that big of a nose. It is a little rounded, but a bad thing. Something like that. It's fine. And again, I try to keep lips pretty small-ish for shading issues and stuff. She looks really sad. Her lips are like downturned. She looks sad. I don't like that. Be sad, Mash. Come on. There we go. It's a little better. A little better. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Her eyes are kind of small. Oh, well, we'll do that for now. Her eyes actually pretty small looking at it in the anime, so there's a lot of different versions. There's like versions from her from the anime, which is like this one. There's one from like the visual novel, and then there's like the Grand Order anime, the Babylonia anime, and just like art, and all sorts of Grand Order, like the mobile game version, and so there's a lot of different kinds. It's confusing. Very confusing. Right, the whole purpose of this was to make it look like it kind of joined in with the arm, so there we go. Looks pretty good actually, so. Alright, we're gonna leave it off here next time, which is going to be tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning at 10 my time, which is 11 p.m. Pacific, because it's 8:30 for me right now. So yeah, if you want to catch me, and if you want me to work on something also, that's not like what I'm currently working on, just ask me, and if it's like something I can work on, I will and explain it. So but yeah, thanks you guys who are watching, and I'll catch you next time.